our Kim Jones and Steve Smith Sr. down there live in Berea. Deion Sanders is with us live from Jacksonville as we watch the Browns here. And guys, I want to ask this question here. You tell me how much it matters. Tell me what you know. Tell me how you think they're going to handle it. And that's with a first-year head coach in Freddie Kitchens, managing a very talented roster, particularly on the offensive side of the ball and the personalities that come with this. So, Kim, I want to start with you with what you're hearing. Steve and Deion, I want you to give me your experiences as well in this sort of situation. But, Kim, how the Browns and how Freddie Kitchens in particular are managing the personalities that he's got there in Cleveland.
Well, the first way that struck me yesterday, Rhett, that he's managing really the expectations that go along with this team and this roster he has is he's embracing it. Steve, he talked about the idea his goal will always be to win the Super Bowl. Though he talked about the process that has to go through and the work that has to be done. He's not taking anything for granted, so I'm not being flip when I say that. But he is not running from the idea that this 7-8-1 football team from a year ago is now expected to do great things where we're talking about them deep into December and maybe January this season. So I think that Freddie sets a tone that way. I was struck at Odell's press conference back in April when Freddie Kitchens in front of the media said, "The media will never draw a line in the sand between me and a player." He is very much into working with his players, hands-on with his players, open door with his players, and he understands the idea. Steve, he's got a lot of stars to manage, a lot of big personalities to manage. He seems to at least understand that going in. And no, you guys can't see, but Steve Smith is smiling right now.
Well, because we're pointing out Odell Beckham and we're talking about all the stars. Every team has 53 different personalities that are all from different geographical locations. And that's the great thing. A head coach has to micromanage every guy. He has to identify with every guy. He has to sit down. That's what training camp is for. What is training camp for? Training camp is for the team to break you down mentally and build you up with their mantra, with the things that they desire, what they want, and the responses they want. But humans, right? We don't check our brain at the door. We all have our own baggage and our own attributes that we come in with, and some of it are negative attributes, and we have to work on them, and that's what this training camp is for, to find out how guys tick, what they like, what they dislike, what they can improve on, what they exceed all expectations. And here, at the end of the day, today, all 32 teams have an opportunity to win the Super Bowl. And in preseason, we will see. And then once the regular season, it will show us that there'll be some teams that don't have a shot in Hades of ever getting to the Super Bowl this year. Will Cleveland Browns be that team? We don't know, but it sure is exciting, and they have some great players that we can all assume that are going to put up some big numbers.